John 14:15. If you love me, you will keep my commandments. This simple yet profound statement spoken by Jesus defines true love for him, not as a feeling, but as obedience. The genuineness of our love is tested by our submission to his words. Many say they love Jesus, but their lives reflect rebellion, compromise, and indifference to his teachings. Jesus does not separate love from obedience. Rather, obedience is the visible evidence of spiritual love. Love that does not obey is not love at all. Keeping Christ's commandments flows from a heart transformed by grace, not from legalism. Yet grace never excuses disobedience. In fact, grace enables it. Jesus laid down his life for us. In return, he asks for our loyalty and faithfulness. Loving Jesus is not based on emotion. It is expressed through holiness, humility, and joyful surrender. To follow him is to honor his word in both our hearts and our actions. 1. John 14:21. Whoever has my commandments and keeps them, he it is who loves me. And he who loves me will be loved by my Father, and I will love him and manifest myself to him. Keeping Christ's commands shows true love for him. Obedience brings the intimacy of divine love and revelation. 2. 1 John 5:3. For this is the love of God, that we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not burdensome. Loving God means joyful obedience, not duty. His commands bring freedom, not bondage, when done in love. 3. John 15:10. If you keep my commandments, you will remain in my love, just as I have kept my Father's commandments and remain in his love. Obedience is the path that sustains our abiding relationship with Christ, as modeled by Jesus himself. 4. 1 John 2:4. Whoever says, I know him, but does not keep his commandments, is a liar, and the truth is not in him. Knowledge of God must be evidenced by obedience. Love without action is self-deception. 5. Luke 6:46. Why do you call me Lord, Lord, and not do what I tell you? Jesus rejects verbal allegiance without obedience. True disciples obey his voice. 6. St. John 1:6. And this is love, that we walk according to his commandments. Genuine love is defined by walking in obedience. Love is not abstract, but practical submission. 7. Matthew 7:21. Not everyone who says to me, Lord, Lord, will enter the kingdom, but the one who does the will of my Father. Entrance into God's kingdom is for those who obey, not just profess faith. 8. James 1:22. But be doers of the word, and not hearers only, deceiving yourselves. True love for Jesus moves from hearing to doing. Obedience protects from spiritual deception. 9. Titus 1:16. They profess to know God, but they deny him by their works. Profession without obedience dishonors Christ. Actions prove love more than words. 10. Psalm 119:10. With my whole heart I seek you. Let me not wander from your commandments. Loving God with the whole heart seeks closeness through obedience to his word. 11. Romans 6:17. But thanks be to God, you became obedient from the heart. Heart-level obedience reveals love for Christ. True transformation leads to submission. 12. Joshua 22:5. Only be very careful to love the Lord your God, to walk in all his ways and keep his commandments. Loving God requires careful obedience in every area of life. It's a total commitment. 13. Revelation 14:12. Here is a call for the endurance of the saints, those who keep the commandments of God and the faith of Jesus. Faith and obedience endure together. Love sustains faithfulness in hardship. 14. Ecclesiastes 12:13. Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. Obedience is the foundation of our relationship with God. Reverent love leads to commandment keeping. Conclusion: to love Jesus is to obey him from the heart. Real love submits, follows, and honors his word above all else. Anything less is self-deception. Let our love for Christ be proved not in mere words, but in a life of obedience, holiness, and surrender to his will. In loving him, we glorify the Father and abide in his eternal grace. Amen.